Hello everyone, it's a 2008 Mercedes S550. Having problems with the panoramic roof. Makes noise when you try to move either the blind or the roof. Just a skipping noise. When you have the skipping noise, all you have to do is take the motor out and change the bushings or reverse the bushings so it can start working again. You don't need to drop the entire headliner to do this. Just the front area here, that'll give you enough clearance to get to the motors. This on the passenger side is the one for the blind. The one on the left side, which I removed, is for the sunroof itself. These bushings that go on the mountain boats, these bushings sits all the way through. Half side here, half side in the out. What you can do is replace them so they can stop skipping, but my easiest way, and I think it's better, puts more pressure than the original bushing, since these boats, they have an end to it. They will stop, so you can't do it without the bushing. If not, you're just gonna have a lot more play. So I put it on this side, on the outside of the boat, so when I tie it in, all the pressure is being pushed into the motor, making sure that it touches on top as close as possible and avoiding any of the skips. I know the bushing is meant to damp any noises or anything like that, but doing this does not create any noise. I've had it done plenty times, and everything works like normal. You don't hear any noise while it's actuating or anything like that. So it's just fine by doing these, tighten it up that way, and that'll push your motor up just enough for it to stop the skipping. And that's for both sides, for the driver and passenger side. Put it back on and you'll solve that problem. Your sunroof should be working with no problem. We'll show you in a minute. Alright, back on the SL. I mean on the S-Class, I keep saying SL. So on the bushings, you see the bushing's not on the other side, it's only on the side of the boat. Put them in, tighten them all up that way. Puts enough pressure to go up. The one for the blind, the bushings were terribly bad, they were no good. So I actually put some nuts that I had that matched up to the same thickness of the bushings. Tighten it up. And no more noise, everything is working good now. See, as you can hear, you don't hear the motor or any noise, anything like that. So the bushings not being there, it's not gonna make a difference. This is see, with the nut there, no noise, no difference. Sunroof working just fine with just some adjustments. So it's just the bushings that go bad. You don't really need to go and buy a whole new motor just because it's skipping. Now if you take it to the edge and skip the hell out of it, then of course the gear is going to be bad and you're going to have to replace it. But if it just started skipping and you do this fix, you'll be just fine.